Sahajayoga, Sahaja. Saha means with and Ja is born with. Sahajayoga is a spontaneous living happening of the evolutionary process of the living God. Is the living energy within you, which is this Kundalini, which is the true desire within you to become the divine. How can you pay for this Kundalini? She doesn't understand money. Kundalini in her own nature awakens because she is your own mother. She is like a tape recorder which has taped everything that was your past. She is the one who is waiting for a chance to give you your second birth. This is what you have within yourself. And for that, there is placed within us a beautiful thing called Kundalini, which lies in the triangular bone, which is called a sacrum. That means Greek knew about it. That's why they call it a sacred bone. In the triangular bone, it lies at the base of your spine. And this is the one which is going to give you a real ascent. This is the one which is going to connect you to the all-pervading power of divine love. They have all talked about all power of God, divine love, all kinds of things. But we don't know where it is, where does it exist, how it works. If really it is there or not, also we are not very sure. So this power lies within your triangular bone. Can you show them? ज़रा आगे ले लो तो अच्छा रहेगा. All of you have this power within you. It's not anyone who belongs to any nationality or to any culture, but everyone has this power within himself. But you'll be surprised how people have made such a horrible picture of Kundalini. And they say that when the Kundalini rises, you may go mad, you may shout, you must do all kinds of things. Because they have no authority to do it. Because they don't know how to do it. That's why they make up a story like that and tell you, because they don't want to ascend, I think, or they don't know. They are incapable of awakening the Kundalini. But I must tell you that she is your mother. She is your individual mother. She knows everything about it. It's all recorded. Whatever was your past, whatever mistakes you committed, whatever aspirations you have, everything she knows about is all recorded there in a 3.5 coil. But she's your mother, your own mother, and when you were born, your mother took all the trouble upon herself. She didn't give you trouble. In the same way, when this Kundalini rises, she doesn't give you any trouble. There is this power in the triangular bone called a sacrum. Sacrum means sacred bone. Imagine the Greeks calling it sacrum. So they knew there's something like sacredness about this bone. And also doctors know that when the whole body burns, this bone doesn't burn. A Kundalini exists in that. This is the power which is placed there like a primule in a seed. What do you say to primule in general word in English? We can say a germinating power of a seed. It is placed within you, and when it is awakened, it rises, passes through all these centers, enriches them, goes up and opens your Kundalini. It actually does. You can see with your own eyes. Naked eyes, you can see with many people. Those who are realized souls all have seen thousands like that. You can see the pulsation of the Kundalini at the triangular bone,
higher. And wherever you have the problem, you find the Kundalini moving. Till you find here on the head, you find it pulsates. And when the pulsation stops, then the grace starts coming on you. And you feel absolutely calm. As if the myth has dropped out. As if the drama is over. As if you have become the witness. And from your hands, cool breeze starts flowing, which is described in the Bible as the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. And of course, Shankaracharya has described this as Chaitanya Lahari, as Saundarya Lahari, and all these things in such a voluminous book that sometimes it's most surprised how a learned man like him, a great Pandit, a great knowledgeable person should come to this and just describe Kundalini and the mother that is there to give you realization. He said that you try anything else, it's not going to work out. It's the grace of the mother only. When the grace of the mother works, then only through the mother's awakening, this Kundalini, that you get your realization. Now this Kundalini is an individual thing for each and every person. And she is your mother, waiting for this great occasion of your realization. Just waiting there. Of course, sometimes, through our ignorance, we have really ruined her. I have seen people having very bad Kundalini. And the kind of Kundalini that is they are wounded and they are very tortured, weeping. And there are people who have really tormented their Kundalini, no doubt, but you can soothe her. You can love her, caress her, and gradually bring her up if she is very tired, if she is very unhappy. You can bring that which you are. Once you get your realization, you become, first of all, before the realization, when the Kundalini crosses over this point, which is called as Ajna Chakra, you become thoughtlessly aware. Means you are aware, but there is no thought. You jump into that part of your mind where the thought that was previous doesn't exist and the thought that is going to appear of the future doesn't come in. And you are in the center there in thoughtless awareness and the silence is established as soon as the Kundalini comes up to us. But most surprising, I am seeing that people with ego has a big argument. The Kundalini just stops there and goes.
So I would say you are not this body, this mind, but you are the spirit. And that's what you have to become. Once you become the spirit, you will know what you are. You will know everything about yourself. But that to happen, you don't have to do any acrobatic thing. It's just very simple. Wherever you are sitting, it will work out. But first tell your mind to stop a little bit thinking. Because this mind has been reacting all the time. Reacting to this, reacting to that. With the result that Kundalini doesn't rise. But when she rises, she is wonderful. Your thought rise like that and fall down. Again, thoughts come up and fall down. They come from the future or from the past. Present you cannot be. You cannot be in the present. But when Kundalini rises, she elongates these thoughts and there's a space created. It's called as pause, you can call it. In Sanskrit called as vilamba. So your mind stands at that place where you have thoughtless awareness. It's told by, also Jung has talked about it, that you get into thoughtless awareness. Patanjali has talked about it. But talking about it is not sufficient, as I told you. It has to happen.